Greetings, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro is coming up in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich. We are at a Game 4, and this might be the last one. Who would have ever thought that this would come to a sweep? What can you tell the fans of the team that's down 3-0 about the road back?
Well, it is a daunting task for sure, Doc, but as we've seen in this great game, teams have been able to come back from being down 0-3 in a series. But for me, it's not necessarily winning Game 4. It's about winning the first period. Let's win the first period, and then let's win the second period. It might take extra time in order to win that first game, but give yourself a chance by getting off to a real good start in that first period.
Anaheim's game plan is pretty simple, as I mentioned a little bit earlier. Each player needs to win the shift he's playing. These type of games become about one thing, and that's winning one-on-one battles.
Now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. John Gibson, American-born, Pittsburgh, spent 2 years in the U.S. National Team Development Program before spending 2 seasons with the Kitchener Rangers of the Ontario Hockey League. Great mobility, fills a lot of space at 6'3", 210. AJ's the other Union rep among the goaltenders trade for the Penguins. 5 shutouts to his credit this year. He's hoping it will become 6. We will watch and see. We have a thrilling evening of hockey ahead. Getzlaf's a good face-off man, ready for Anaheim. Malkin's ready to draw for the Penguins. Off a body. Oh, that one went in off the defense. My, oh, my.
Passer recognizes that he's got to get the puck up in the air, but he displays sweet hands as it goes just over the stick and lands flat on the ice.
Malkin's got his team on the board first.
That's part of the game plan as a visitor. Get the first one.
And that's a face-off win. Chip to Cogliano. Not tested much. Good pad save.
Getzlaf's just gliding to the bench, Doc, after that huge hit.
Gets in, looks over his options here. Wonderful save. Directing that one to Fowler. Laid on to Silverberg. Pitching it to Lindholm. Anaheim's continuing to probe up the wing. Oh, what a hit. That slowed things down.
Glass is going to rattle there, boys. That's a big hit along the boards.
Snapping a pass to Malkin. Snapped off a wrist shot. Can't get it on net.
In this situation, you have to hit the net. Sometimes it's best just to fire right at the goaltender.
With a shot. Score!
You could really see this goal coming as a result of the pressure that they had for a long period of time. I think the players on the ice were just out of gas.
I think when he takes a look at this on video, he's going to see he was in really good position, Eddie. He just wasn't able to stop a perfect shot.
And the faceoff's won. Boom! What a great open ice hit.
Manson's on the limp after that big hit, Doc. He's working his way slowly to the bench.
On to Kessel. Pittsburgh's lugging it up the wing. Nice work by Sharp. Great save, point blank.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
Shoots. He scores! That's 3 in a row.
Man, he does have a fucking weird...
Well, he had a lot of time and space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
Spets is able to clear open ice, and he lays a sweet saucer pass on the shooter's stick.
The Penguins prevail on the draw. Lets it go. That one blocked. Pass comes to him from the crease. That's the way to make him pay.
Could go left, could go right. He picked the wrong way. That's a big hit, boys. Bartkowski's down after that hit, Doc. You're right, that was an enormous hit. Guy's bone-jarring hit here. He was hurt immediately. Bartkowski's been shaken up on that last play. He's headed back to the dressing room for an evaluation.
Over 7 minutes off the clock. Pittsburgh's offense, another celebration just moments ago. Their lead is 3. Enormous collision. And so the fight begins.
Now that's the sign of a true teammate.
The scrap is over, and now the penalties for sure, maybe repairs.
I thought the fight was over when it started. My mistake. It ended with that huge right.
The Ducks players are screaming from their benches. Their guys won the fight. The crowd is so pumped right now.
Anaheim's got a face-off win. And now it's directed to Wagner. The puck is free, now taken up by Kunitz. Blockered away. 2 guys together with force. Big force.
His brain bucket, Doc, came flying off after taking that big hit.
He scores! And that's 4 straight goals.
From this area of the ice, you're always shooting to score.
Gibson's beat cleanly here on the low glove side. He dropped into the butterfly. The puck just zipped on by him before he could get his glove down to make the stop.
Goalie to the bench, substitution made.
Anaheim's in a hole. They've pulled their starter, hopefully looking to change momentum.
Let's check in at ice level with Ray.
Manson's been missing from the bench for quite some time. Just heard that he will not be back today. Guys?
Anaheim's got that one. Now what? Offside stops the clock.
By number 44, Brooks Orpik, and by number 14, Chris Kunitz. Time of the goal, 9 minutes, 15 seconds.
They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Loose puck captured by Rivero. Cleared out, and that forces them to drop back. That one comes back. Goalie's allowed to handle this puck, and he does. That puck out of play over the glass, and a young lady from Shawinigan came up with that.
Lindholm's laid it all out on the line. He was injured earlier in the shift, still had enough jam to get out and block the shot.
Beat him on that one. Got a piece of it. Whoa, what a play. Anaheim's got it and moving up the wing. What a hit.
Cogliano's doing everything he can, guys, to get back to the bench after that hit.
Cleared on out by Jason Spezza. That one comes out, and it's corralled by Bernier. Enormous hit.
You don't see those type of collisions very often.
Got his pad on that one. And he dumps it in. Slid to Bieksa. Terrific hit, slowing them down. And he shoots. Got in the way of that one. Good work up front on that hit. He covers, and a face-off will follow.
Cogliano's injury occurs on this play. You can hear the collision from where I'm standing.
And here's Ray.
Fowler's injury is going to keep him out from the rest of the game. He will not return.
They win it. Wonderful wrist shot. Cranks one. Score! He's got his second.
We're so far up here, Doc. I'm not sure if that puck got deflected. Let's go down to Ray and see what he saw at ice level.
Not only was the puck deflected, Enzo, it's through traffic as well. You're going to see on the replay that the goaltender's fighting to aid the traffic. He's got to get into position for it. Right when he thinks he's got the puck at him, the puck changes directions. He just can't catch up.
Solid win at center ice. Now what? Fires. Good shot, but a better save. And he's hammered. The X is hurt on this play. He's hanging in there, but it's tough.
14 minutes, 51 seconds.
Intercepted pass.
The Penguins have a decided advantage in this game because of their ability to force turnovers.
Slugged back out again by Lemieux. This is a goaltender's puck, and it's played by Bernier. Very effective defensive play. Fantastic shutdown. Very important if he can clear this puck out. The Ducks look to make a difference up the wing. At the front of the net. Terrific shot, but a great point-blank save.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Pass attempt to Kunitz. And that will help to at least clear the puck away. That one is on back and is handled by Bernier. Puck out of play into the player's bench. Clock stopped.
The X's injury is a result of this huge hit.
Hey, Ray, what's going on down there?
Word from the home team's locker room is they're going to be short a player for the rest of the night. The injury occurred a while ago. He will not return.
Anaheim's up the wing settling things. Oh, and he is closed off emphatically.
That's the type of play that makes this game so great.
Cardenas has gotten hurt, is struggling to get to the bench. What a trooper. That's 20 minutes in the books, and the books have only entries for one team. We turn to the shots on goal. Heavy for one, light for the other. 12 for Pittsburgh, and 4 for the Ducks. Bernier's had days when he's been spectacular, but this is not one of those. An example there as intermission begins. "20 minutes in the books, 20 minutes ahead." Edzo, what did you think of the first?
Anaheim's lucky to still be in this game after the first period. They had turnover after turnover. I'm sure the coaches addressed that problem in the intermission.
And it's driven away again. We go down to the benches. It's Ray Ferraro.
Word from the home team's locker room is they're going to be short a player for the rest of the night. The injury occurred a while ago. He will not return.
Lugged along the line. What a reaction. Thinking attack here. Shoots. And the puck is scooped up by Lemieux. The Penguins have it through the neutral zone. Keeps it going back behind the net. Pad save. Lets it go. Outstanding glove save. Gets play stopped. We go down to the benches. Here's Ray.
Word from the home team's locker room is they're going to be short a player for the rest of the night. The injury occurred a while ago. He will not return.
Oh, what a hit. I hope he's okay.
Haven't seen a lot of this, Doc, after whistles. Let's keep an eye on this type of play. It might lead to something else.
This fight is over with one last punch, and I think a lot of people are surprised.
I am, Doc. I cannot believe that this player was involved in this type of a play.
What's turned into a pretty ugly game for them takes another step towards that direction.
Clean win on the draw. Got that pass near the blue. That's a marvelous save.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Bernier's able to make that stop on a shot that changes direction. His positioning allows him to even be close to it.
A little over 4 minutes have been played. Pittsburgh's got this one so far going away at 5-0. Anaheim's got a defensive zone win. Passing one off now to Bull. Oh, did he ever get mashed?
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Bull's banged up here as he works his way back to the bench. I can see the trainer working his way down to his end.
Puck grab, they've got it ready. Turned a shot on net. Great stick save.
Bohl's injury was apparent as soon as you saw this hit. Huge collision, bone-rattling check.
Nice face-off work. Wow, what a hit. What a mean-spirited hit. He'll be taken to task for that one.
Oh, I can see that coming, Doc. That was a huge hit. Guys, bone-jarring hit here. He was hurt immediately. Anaheim's got a little more room on their bench. They're short a player. The trainer's gone from the bench. The player's getting evaluated. Guys, I'll try and pick up some information.
And they've won the faceoff. Big hit. Possession gone.
If you're here to watch physical hockey, well, there you go.
Could be trouble near the line. Gets across, looks over his options. Guarded the goal again.
Bernie's rebound control has been poor. His ability to square up to the shooter has been poor. All in all, just a terrible night for him as his team trails big.
Lots on that to Getzlaff. Looking to Kunitz. Lets a shot go. Wow, what a glove save. Slides it to the point to Orpik. You can almost count that one, but no, what a save.
Goalie's looking around the screen to try to find the puck.
Great job on a cut pass.
The Penguins have a healthy lead in this game because of their turnover.
Score! The hat trick. It's not really loud in here, but they don't expect that.
He looked to be cherry-picking in behind the defense, and it worked. He found himself on a breakaway.
His technique is good. The butterfly is really solid. He just gets beaten with a better shot here.
Pittsburgh's just continuing to hammer away on the shot board, enormous, and the score is large. The Ducks get it off the faceoff. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Oh, wonderful play. Piece of it, rebound. Play's whistled down here because the goalie's helmet was knocked off. They can't play with that. Anaheim's got a face-off win. Pointed to Markov. And out of all of that, the goalie's helmet was knocked off, and play is stopped. Just a tad under 8 minutes to go here in the second. The Penguins' offense has exploded. This is a full-scale blowout. The Ducks with a face-off win. Propelled to Simon. Shoots. Chip to Lemieux. That play is offside, and so back to center ice for the faceoff. And it's a pleasure to bring in the third voice on our crew. Rinkside, here's Ray Ferraro.
Kunitz engaged in that earlier fight, which he won, and since that time, his team has been by far the more aggressive.
Okay, Ray, let's see how it goes for him here. Let's check in at ice level with Ray.
Anaheim's going to have to finish this one out shorthanded. They're down a man on the bench, and the injured player will not return.
Puck is thrown to Bohl. Good shooting place. Oh, he had a great chance to shoot there, and he did, but it was answered by the glove. That's a good solid hit. He'll feel that one.
Anytime you get hit in the open ice like that, that is a jolt.
Gets it in a good place. Pittsburgh's in their own end, lugging it along. Oh, it's very important if he can get that out. And the whistle. Puck into the bench area. Anaheim's prevailed on another faceoff. Pitching this one to Votman. Terrific open ice hit. The defense can rest. Stays onside to the middle. Attack zone possession here. Outstanding save with the pad. One into another. Moving it to Votman. Oh, and he is drilled. Gathered up again by Cook. The Penguins in possession as they travel through center ice. Laid on to Votman. Outlet up the middle to Trump. It's an onside play. A shot. Nicely patted away. Gets a little drop off from the goalie here. Huge hit. Possession's gone. And he is reefed. Trying to go to Garbutt. Wagner's been caught with the physical play again. That's 2 periods in the books. 1 more to go. But a rest comes first. We take a look at the shots on goal through 2 periods. 26 for the Penguins and 4 for Anaheim. The Ducks were counting on a tremendous performance in goal. They counted wrong. More in a moment.
Top automobile manufacturers.
We are entering the 3rd period. Based on the first 2, what are you expecting to happen?
The Penguins have had their way offensively, putting up a bunch of goals here through the first 2 periods of play. Let's see how they play it the rest of the game. Do they sit back, or do they look to add to their comfortable lead?
He is shut right off.
I saw him coming just at the last minute. He's able to spin off, but that's a big hit.
A whistle and a rest. I think it's time we hear from Ray Ferraro.
The Penguins have been by far the more physical team. It is way better to hit than to be hit.
It is a physical game, especially employed by the team that's up on the scoreboard. Face-off win here. Hammers it. Paddled aside. Oh, and he's hammered. He gains the zone. He's in. Outstanding save by Bernier. Enormous collision. Oh, tremendous hit. That rushes over off his mask.
Right in the mask. Next one should be right along the ice.
He's in. Superb save by Bernier. Snaps it on goal. Shoots. Big save. Puck collected.
The Penguins are really skating.
Out to the point with it now. Big shot. Great save. Poked away. Raquel's carrying it back in his own end, hoping for neutral ice. Scooped up by Lemieux. Directing that one to Sharp. Pitching it to Malkin. Big chance. Marvelous save. Score. No goal. They're going to have to go upstairs on this. Maybe a kick.
This one's going to be under review. They're going to go upstairs and look at this and see how it went into the net.
Oh, it's waved off, Doc and Edzo. This is no goal, but the home crowd's pretty pumped with that decision.
Anaheim's got it off the draw at center. Taken behind by Jason Spezza. And it's nabbed by Sharp. Shoots. Geometrically to Markov. Turn the wrist shot. Oh, what a glove he's got there. Hey, Ray, what's going on down there?
Malkin's been able to slice and dice his way through the defense most of the night. 3 goals, excellent shots, a prominent player this evening.
He's been impossible to miss out there, Ray. solid, clean win. Snapping a pass to Trump. Now it's directed to Bieksa. Two players came to the boards. Boom.
Sometimes nowhere to go. He tried to squeeze through, guys, but he took a big hit.
And they are in. He's alone. Nice pass right up the gut. The puck is fielded now by Orpik. Two guys together with force. Big force. Broken stick, couldn't take it.
No worse feeling, Doc, to break your stick with that opportunity.
Anaheim's got possession in the defensive zone. Pass attempt to Wagner. Good place to shoot from. Forcing attention in deep. Shoots one. Outstanding point-blank save.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Taken on by Markov. Has that point pass as well. Breakaway. Huge stop by Bernier. That puck comes to the biggest stick blade on the ice. And it's handled. Vatanen's the guy that got hit yet again. What a hit. Brought ahead towards center. And a good save there. The Penguins starting back in their own end. Gains the zone. Breakaway. Oh, tremendous stop by Bernier. A hammer shot from the point. He scores.
Well, he had a lot of time and space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
Edzo, good airtime on this pass. Flat when it lands, and the shooter has a walk-in.
Pittsburgh's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. Anaheim's collected another victory on the faceoff. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. And they've got it again. And that's a good job taking the pressure off. And that puck will be handled by Bernier. Good job. He rubbed him right out.
There's nowhere to hide in it.
He scores!
Kessel's wrist shot was heavy and quick.
Bernier's not able to make this stop on the glove side. He's a big goaltender. He should be able to make that stop.
Pittsburgh's goal has staked them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. The Penguins up the wing are moving the puck just wide.
Oh, this is prime real estate right in front of the goal with the puck. You got to find a way to hit the net. You can't miss that wide.
We are in the 60th minute out of 60. The Penguins organizing back in their own end. And it's a good pickup. Passing one off now to Thompson. To Silverberg. Solid rub out. No out of bounds in this sport. New players coming on for the Penguins. Makes that play deep. Enormous hit. And that's an offside.
Pittsburgh's aggressive forechecking has been a key to this period. Every time their opponent has the puck, they get a body on them, and as a result, they've scored goals to take the lead.
Anaheim's prevailed again on the faceoff in the neutral zone. Off a body. And the loose puck regathered by Evgeny Malkin. Breakaway chance. Brilliant save by Bernier.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
Anaheim's got a defensive zone win. Looking to Thompson. And so the linesmen in the seats agree with the linesmen on the ice. At least most of the time. They would say this is offside, and it is. they won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. Puck is thrown to Silverberg. And he's hammered.
Whoa, guys, he didn't see...
And the game is over. The series is over. These are the Stanley Cup champions. A fitting tribute to a wonderful season. Training camp in September was a dream. For this team, it is a nightmare. They got so far. We'll have the same short summer, but nothing to show for it. The man chosen playoff MVP gets the Conn Smythe Trophy. Boy, is this ever well-deserved. It's often said it's the hardest prize to win because it takes 8 weeks. And by tradition, the captain is the first to hold it high. And there's always a pecking order as to how it gets handed off, and that's all a part of Stanley Cup lore. You can only imagine how much soreness you fight through in a collision sport. Guys have lifted this cup with dislocated shoulders after hernia surgeries just 2 days before. Doesn't matter. It's over 30 pounds. They find a way. You play that hard and that long. You get your names on a trophy, rings on your fingers, and one last photograph. Evidence of it all.